So yesterday we had a few friends over, and we were talking, just visiting, and then someone had asked about the book, and I thought, yeah, and I'm really proud of all this nice work, like this beautiful work that's being done, and I wanted to brag about it, and so somebody asked, so how did this all start? And I sat there and I thought, do you want the short answer or the long answer? And so he asked for the long answer. So now I'm going to provide it to you. Here, hang on. Thanks, Tony. Anyway, this is the comic version of the creation story. This is something that I wrote, I don't know, last year and a half ago maybe. Anyway, printed it off this summer and sold 47 copies. Anyway, how did we get to that point though? I mean, who cares, right? But it's a good story. Okay, this is the original document right here. I picked this up. This is a big heavy book. You can see real thick cardboard, right? Heavy pages. Anyway, I picked this up in Lansing back in I think it was 2008, and I knew I had the story kicking around then. So this is what I did in November of 2009. Yeah, November of 2009. I don't know if you can see that, but in November 2009, for about a month, there we go. I just sat there. And worked on this every day for about a month. And so this is the very first, the very preliminary book for Giwedano. And once that was done, I went about the process of making the book smaller, more of a compact kind of size. And I was thinking maybe a comic book or a graphic novel. And so I reduced the size. Hang on. So I reduced the size of it. And just give me a second here. I reduced the size of it to a regular 8x10 kind of paper stuff. So that's the size of this one. This particular story here is 256 pages. So it's like this this big book back here. Everything in this big book back here was condensed into this book here, and so this is 256 pages long. The condensed, I mean the images, the drawings, not the page count. Anyway, my mitts aren't quite big enough, but these are all these are all original drawings for the creation story. Crazy, eh? I know. Took me about 4 months to put this together. All right, sorry, excuse me. So, it wasn't quite moving along as quickly as I had hoped, and then I realized that I was missing a part of the story. So that's when this one came along. Here we go. There you are. So this. You remember at the beginning I showed you this comic, I think, did I? Or did I not? Anyway, this is the centerfold of the creation story. And it is basically what I did was I photographed images and then I had them scanned. So these are the original images here, though. And these are the ones that were photographed. So let's see if I can find the same picture. Let's see. All right, we'll give you this one here. How about this one? The first four elements are created, okay? And they're given their spirit by the Creator. That's what that looks like there. So hang on, bear with me. and this is what it looks like in the comic. So the original. One more over. Here we go. This is the original. Sorry. This is the original. And this is the comic. Pretty good, eh? Pretty darn good. Anyway, for pictures. Anyway, moving on. So, I wrote that. And if you're interested, it's on Amazon for, I think, $4 Canadian. The creation story with my art. I'm going to talk about Darren Imon's art soon, and that's what the whole point is in getting this story out, because finally I have an illustrator who can get the work done. Anyway, where was I? Creation story. I guess the next part, that's basically the end of the part about Giwetanon. But you know, us Nishnabs, we have to do things in fours. So I began these years ago. I began all 4 of them at the same time, actually. To be totally honest, I began all 4 of them at the same time. And I figured, okay, well, I have to go, it has to be done in order. It's not necessarily in order, but it starts with the story of the North, and then it works all the rest of the way. So here's Wabanum. Wabanum is next. And I've done some of the initial sketches, some of the story. So the rest of the story is complete. Like the script, all the wording is done. It's just adding the pictures now. And following Wabanum, you're going to have Jawanum, okay? And this is the 3rd book of Balance. I have to keep remembering I'm trying to sell a product here. It's Balance, called Balance. The graphic novel series, and this is Jawanum, and these are rough preliminary sketches. Story is done, but the sketches need to be completed. And again, Epingishmuk out in the west, yeah, represent. Oh, I've had these for years. I've had these, I don't know, gosh, must be 10 years now. Yeah. So I began all these sketches about 10 years ago. Anyway, so Giwetanon is almost like 300 pages combined with the creation story. Creation story is 26 pages. Giwetanon is going to be about 260 pages, somewhere around there. The next story about Wabanong, I'm anticipating probably about 240. So it's going to be anywhere from 1,000 to 1,200 pages by the time it's all done, and it's going to take a few years. But you know, now that this is starting to move forward, starting to get out there, I can begin I can begin working on the other parts, and hopefully within the next 2 or 3 years we'll have some really cool mock-ups done. You know, we'll have some stuff like this done. Hey, yeah, that would be pretty cool. I think so too. Anyway, talk to you later.